Hey everybody, it is midnight in Minnesota and Neil and I were about to go to bed and we thought, why would we do that when we could go to, I don't know, a farm? Neil wants to get a barn picture.
What the f are you guys doing?
And shoot pictures in someone's farm.
That's where it all happens, man.
And so we're off to the farm to shoot pictures of the Milky Way, which actually sounds pretty cool if we can survive. He wants to get a barn picture.
You'll get through it. You'll be fine.
He's always so confident in these things before we show up.
All right, folks, so here's what I got. I've got two cameras set up. I've got this as my my Nikon D610. That's an astro modified camera. It pulls in straight deep space colors, and you don't actually have to have the shutter open as long with these. They're pretty cool. And then I've got my, right over here is my Nikon D850, and the lenses I have on them, I've got the Sigma f2 24-35 on that camera, and on this one I've got one of my all-time favorite lenses. This is the Nikon wide angle, the 14-24 f2.8. They're both going to require different settings, but you want your white balance somewhere right around the 3500 range. You want your shutter speeds to be anywhere from, on this one I'm going to run it at 13 seconds. I'll probably run 20 seconds on this one. Your ISO somewhere around 3200 to 4000. So, you know, you kind of play around with those settings and you got to kind of figure out what's working with your gear. But we'll show you what we get. We're going to start snapping off some pictures. I'll try a little with light painting and some without. So for light painting, I just have this little, it's a ProMaster, but it's just a little LED panel light. I put it down to the lowest setting and then I just slowly sweep that light. And then I just hide the light, because it's long exposure, so you don't need much light at all, and it'll really light things up. More than anything, what ends up happening is it gets too light. I mean, and Michael, you see, I mean, it's dark out here.
It's really, really dark out here.
Yeah, it's cracking dark. And so, I mean, when we pan this, okay, like look at that now. Like, so can you even see the barn?
No.
You can't even see it, and that's with your light on.
Right.
Okay, and we're gonna just sweep this light, which is a lot less than your light, and we're just gonna sweep it and hide it. And then you watch. We'll show you what we get, but I mean, it's so easy to screw it up because it'll light it up too much. But we're gonna grab a couple and see what comes of it all. All right, so we'll show you this, but this here is way too light. So we're gonna make some adjustments to this. We're gonna start with getting this exposure time down. I've got it at 20 seconds. I'm just gonna drop that down to 15 seconds and see how that does. See, this is what I'm talking about. This light painting isn't easy. The sweep was too low. It blasted this ground out here, okay? But the barn didn't even really get hit, so it's just a problem. We got a lot of light pollution over here too, so that's another problem. Please subscribe to the channel.
Thank you so much for joining us.